Okay, my dear students, today we will discuss the last topic of the present chapter, that is index numbers. Today's topic is inflation and index numbers. Today's lecture is little bit short, okay, but we will complete today the index number chapter. First of all, again I will give you the introduction regarding index numbers. All of you are aware that index number is a statistical device for measuring relative changes in magnitude of a group of related variables over a time. Of the two periods, the period with the comparison is to be made is known as the base period. Okay, index number for base year is always taken as 100. Therefore, the study of index numbers is helpful to know percentage of change in the values of the different variables over a period of time with reference to the base year. Again, I will share with you the important methods which are used for index numbers. 5 are broadly there, but we have discussed only 3 because in our syllabus guidelines these 3 are mentioned there. Which one we have discussed? That is CPI, first one consumer price index, wholesale price index and industrial production index. 2 methods or index numbers we have not to discuss, that is Sensex and agricultural production index, because they are not mentioned in our syllabus. Inflation and index numbers. Inflation refers to the general rise in the price level. Inflation is the persistent rise in prices. Okay. Secondly, inflation, if the inflation is not controlled, okay, the money will not be able to perform its function as well. And also inflation lowers the value of money, that is purchasing power of money goes down. The WPI is widely used to measure the rate of inflation, which already we have discussed, that the index has capability to measure the price fluctuations of all commodities in a comprehensive way. Okay, real income of wages is equal to present wages divided by present price index number into 100. Okay, shortly I will conclude with these words that inflation refers to a situation of rise in general price line in a country over a fairly long time. Often inflation is measured in terms of wholesale price index. Okay, a consistent rise in the wholesale price index over the time implies a situation of inflation. Example is there: calculate real wages if price wages are determined at, that is 340, and current price, that is CPI, current price index is 250. That means the formula which is applied for real income of wages is equal to present wages, that is 340, divided by present price index, that is 250 into 100, and that will be equal to 680 divided by 5, that is 136, will be the real wage income. Again I will share with you the important formulas. After conclusion of whole chapter, these are the important formulas which all of you have to know, and you will be aware regarding these formulas, because these are very important formulas. That is why at the conclusion or after the completion of whole chapter, I am sharing with you again the formulas. For simple aggregative method, formula is P01 is equal to sum of P1 divided by P0 into 100. For simple average of price index relative method, the formula is P01 is equal to sum of P1 divided by PO into 100. It is 0, divided by N, or P01 is equal to sum of PR into divided by N. The formula which is applied for weighted index numbers, all of you are aware that in weighted aggregative method there are 3 methods: last price, past cheese and Fisher's method. For last price method, formula is P01 is equal to sum of P1 Q1 divided by P0 Q0 into 100. For second one, that is for past cheese method, formula is P01 is equal to sum of P1 Q1 divided by P0 Q1 into 100. One thing I will share with you, that every time you are remembering this thing and you are knowing also, P1 and Q1 is the price and quantity of current year, and Q0 and P0 is the price and quantity of base year. In our formula, these variables are used. For Fisher's method, all of you are aware this method is known as idle method, because this is the method in which both the last price and past cheese method is applied together. P01 is equal to square root of sum of P1 Q0 divided by P0 Q0 into sum of P1 Q1 divided by P0 Q1 into 100. Again, for weighted average of price index method, formula is P01 is equal to sum of RW divided by sum of W. For the construction of CPI, In CPI there are two methods, and in WPI formula is another one, and in industrial production method formula is another one. Means in CPI consumer price index, in aggregative expenditure method formula is sum of P0 is equal to sum of P1 Q0 divided by sum of P0 Q0 into 100. For family budget method formula is P01 is equal to sum of RW divided by sum of W. For WPI, that is wholesale price index, formula is XT mans 1 divided by XT mans 1 into 100. And for the last one, that is for industrial production index, formula is IIP01 is equal to sum of W into Q1